Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday. We're back playing Divinity Original Sin 2 today. Last time we were on the Lady Vengeance. We're still here, but we had a big fight, which we escaped by entering wherever the hell we are. So in between now and then, I did a little bit of inventory updating, but that's about it. So we left off right where we are. So we're gonna go ahead and find out where we are and what's going on. So, the ship seems awfully empty, I have to say. There's no dead bodies anymore. There's also none of the flames or anything that were here earlier. I don't see any people whatsoever on here. I think we pretty much looted everything. Go ahead.
Where is everybody?
Yeah, I agree.
Heading away somewhere. Safe from the storm, I hope.
Let me know if the audio's too loud, either me or the game, or vice versa. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking at active quests. So I gotta find Melody. She's gotta be somewhere on the ship here. And also... So it looks like I'm having some problems with some dropped frames. I'm gonna really quickly end the stream and get back into it in just a moment once I've figured out why I'm dropping frames. I think I know why. I'll be back in just a moment though. Okay, well, hopefully we're back up and running now. Sorry about that, guys. But I think I solved the issue. And we're back.
Not a soul down here. Just stillness.
So, we're searching for Melody. There's also some chests that I haven't fully looted. Despite having gone through the ship's hold a little bit earlier. I don't know if this actually counts as the ship's hold. But... okay, down to the next floor then, since nobody's here. Wow, really nobody's here. Where did everybody go? Okay, well not everybody's gone.
Where have you been?
Oh,
I can't
Melody.
keep this up much longer. We need to go.
Okay. Where are we?
There's no time. I can't hold us here.
Okay.
Brace yourself. This might hurt.
A lot.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
Cool. Wow. We'll get to see where we came out. I don't even know where we were, but we've made it out of that fight the last time, and now we're somewhere on the coast. Reaper's Coast. Okay, so I know that we have some quests on this area from some of our companions. So we'll get to figure out what's going on with that. Creature with elemental resistance higher than a 100 will regenerate from that element. Well, that's good to know.
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
Oh, one moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Not very ladylike.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Better.
What did you just cough up?
Let's not do that again.
I mean, it looks like
anytime
sores.
soon.
I have no idea. I didn't feed her anything that I know of. Whatever that. I mean, that looks like source that she. Well, it is source that she coughed up, but I don't know why. What happened to everybody else?
Don't start. It was all I could do to save a few of them. It's no mean feat bringing an entire ship full of unspent souls to the Hall of Echoes, you know.
What do you mean by unspent souls?
I managed all the interesting ones, though. You're welcome.
I'm glad that I counted within interesting. Hello, Bellissima. Welcome to the stream.
I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure. I met one of the gods again, and they seemed desperate.
Desperate how?
Yeah, I'll just tell her everything.
I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you.
Yeah, pretty much. How's the audio sound, everybody? My audio and the game's audio. If anything's too loud or too quiet, please let me know.
Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
How's everybody's Saturday going, too? It's been a bit of a lazy day for me.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
I'm supposed to grow my powers, but I don't know beyond that.
Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help.
You just woke up, Shadow? That definitely sounds like a lazy Saturday.
We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit.
I mean, pretty sure that's source right there. And I'm pretty sure I can see that. Oh, what kind of pie did you have, Belle?
I may not know much
Pie
about
sounds good right
divinity, but I do know that any god woken worth their salt will know how to perform all these oh so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister.
I've definitely cast source spells before, and I've gotten some source. Both apple and pumpkin? Darn it. You're gonna make me make pie.
As have I, but not in the ways a true god woken can. Forget those ghastly little jars and wands to which small people must resort. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm, and you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind, too. All this just by your little old onesie. No devices, no gimmicks.
Nice outfit to who? to my character. You should see all my characters' outfits. Once we get out of this conversation, I'll show off some of the characters.
When you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities
It's one of my
of
favorite
sauce
parts
so
of the game,
great
actually.
that Lucian himself would blush. I quite look forward to seeing it.
So where is this Meister?
Oh, she's got one of those things in Driftwood. You know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. A home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood.
Oh, you had pop-up spaghetti as well. So for everybody, it's my sister that I'm talking to in the chat, and our mom, they live elsewhere, made spaghetti and pie, both apple and pumpkin for dinner, and she's making me jealous. She might join us on some other streams in the future too. This girl, Melody, yeah, she's very sassy. Yeah, Shadow. It's good that you didn't actually type that in caps, or else you might have gotten booted from the chat automatically. But yeah, Melody is very, very spicy. Sassy. Both spicy and sassy. Her face, if you see half her face, is like really weird. I think, so from some of the comments that they've made before, I think she's half elf and half something else. But I'm not sure. So we have to go to Driftwood and find this Meister person, from what I understand.
Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you.
So how do I get to shore?
Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that be terribly fun?
Yes, spicy. I said spicy. Oh, it's snowing and raining for you. I heard it's supposed to snow here. It was really warm earlier today. It was like 71 degrees. That's really warm to me anyway. And I took our dog out for a walk, and the sun was so hot. But I heard it's supposed to snow like maybe even tomorrow. So.
Shopping. Before you go,
Shopping.
if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me.
Ship knows how to summon her.
And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Feel free to flood the chat, guys. I'm just here to have fun and talk and hang out with people. So, you know, if you guys just want to have a conversation about everything while we play the game, that's good. So, I think all of my characters have their source already. Do let me know if the audio in the game gets really loud. Because it got a little loud for me there. But yeah, so, yeah, that's the, Sir Laura is the squirrel, and Quercus is the cat. And then my various characters, just to show off some outfits a little bit. So this is Sebille, my main character. I don't keep taking the cat. This is my playthrough. So I'm wearing, the whole Tyrant set of armor. If you take off one of the pieces, the other pieces have curses on them, and the curses are only removed when you have all of the armor set on. So I can actually demonstrate that. If I, for example, take off the helmet, you'll see that I immediately get set on fire from the chest plate, actually, and it'll keep doing damage to me.
The armor set is complete.
But as long as I'm wearing all of the pieces of the armor, I'm okay. And it's actually pretty good armor. But I also think it looks pretty cool, and it's pretty elfy. The shield doesn't really fit in, but everything else fits. And then I have a fawn. Be careful, Belle. Streamlabs likes to time you out if you spam things. So, Ifan needs a helmet, actually. But I don't know if I have any helmets that he can wear. Ah, he can wear this one for now. That looks awful, but that's fine. You haven't been deleted, just some of your comments were deleted because it thinks it's spam. So yeah, Lohse's outfit looks like, you know, pretty typical magey outfit. Her wands are pretty cool looking though. Her headdress is terrifying. You can show the headdress or not share it. I know, Streamlabs is a little bit picky though. I'll try to get some of those settings fixed so that it doesn't think people are spamming quite so quickly. And then I also have Beast, whose headdress is kind of terrifying also. Oh yeah, all of my characters have swords already. Okay, so we can go ahead and adventure now. I don't know who that lady is. I don't really care. Oh, there's other people here though. And I think Sir Laura wants to talk to me.
Damn it, is nowhere safe. Red-robed lunatics at sea, those void-woken seedlings in the swamp. It all points to the Great Acorn. It's coming, Quercus!
The Great Acorn.
What if it's too late, What if the Knights of Dre are too far ahead in their plans?
Knights. More squirrel knights? Say you shudder to think of others quite like him.
How dare it, Quercus? They are nothing like me. It knows nothing about me. It... Oh, hush! No one needs an explanation.
Why did I not take the Red Prince? Mostly, like you mentioned, he likes slaves, and Sebille, my main character, was a slave, so I didn't want to have that interaction in this playthrough. Maybe on a later playthrough I'll do it.
You know their order, my friend. Mystic Squirrel Knights, sworn to the Great Acorn, trying to bring about its return.
The squirrel absent-mindedly runs a paw over Quercus's spine. The air fills with the sound of soft, dusty purring.
They plan to inherit the everlasting forest once the acorn drops, and the world is rid of all giants. They believe that only the arboreal will, and should, survive.
Okay, so all the squirrel knights want to wipe out all of the humans and dwarves and elves and lizards. But you're working on a spell, right? Something that'll stop these knights and defeat the acorn?
It thinks we are sitting here twiddling our paws, Quercus. Perhaps we haven't succeeded yet, but we have other worries. The Knights of Dre are a dangerous, dangerous order. Lunatics. A single-minded devotion to bringing about the end of the world. Together, Quercus, we can develop some magic to save us from the Great Acorn, if our shield can keep us alive. Yes, it has done an admirable job so far. It certainly lasted longer than I thought it would.
I love how he always talks about me in the third person, like I'm not here.
But does it understand that we could be
Also, I'm in
wiped
it.
out at any moment? Does it understand the risk?
Yeah, you can trust me.
Trust. Do you remember trust, Quercus? I'm not sure I do.
Well, yes, of course I trust you, Quercus.
You're different. But perhaps we should show a little faith in our shield, too.
Darn it. I can't just hit space.
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle, sending a hot flush rippling through your body. Your mind's eye sees new potential spells swirling before it.
Now, Listen carefully, Shield. The plan is thus. Do not die.
You're saying Sir Laura is sassy? Is that what you're saying, Shadow? He sure acts like a squirrel. I mean, he is a squirrel.
If the shield can hold up its end of the bargain, we might just have a chance to complete our research. We might make it yet, Quercus.
I like the name Quercus. I feel like I should name a cat Quercus someday. Oh wait, I just got a skill book. What was that? What was that? Something about bleeding fire. Bleeding fire? I like that idea.
Allies for hire.
Squirrels are little jerks sometimes. Yeah. Noisy jerks? That sounds like you have a story to tell there. Oh, there's Tarquin. So he survived. Tarquin was the guy that we found in the hold down below who had been held prisoner by, Dallas, the lady who used to own this ship. So he seems to be okay now. He probably sells some good shit.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you.
Why didn't you die?
Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the favor of such a powerful being.
Okay, I want to trade. Ooh, he's got lots of books. Lots of books that I can afford, actually. Don't pull a Captain America with the language. I said one moderately bad word. Black Shroud. I'm tempted. Yeah, I'm not really doing a necromancy build though. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help me much, but there's some shields. These shields are better than my shield. They're the same. Swearing is just part of how it works. Oh wow, this guy's selling armor that's better than what I'm wearing. Ooh, inflict burning on contact. I want that. Means I'm gonna have to replace a lot of my stuff though. Best of sorcery. That doesn't seem as helpful. I wonder if there's any good crossbows. I need good crossbows. Sorry while I take a moment to shop, guys. And spend way too much money. Hatchet of Horror. Okay. I need a one-handed sword. Or a one-handed axe, that work too. Yeah, you can hassle me over things. Extremes there in the chat also messing with things. Set blinded. Set poisoned. Blind or poison? 20% chance. I could get them both. Not that kind of blinded. Okay. And then I can sell a bunch of stuff too, actually. I see you guys discovered the dad jokes in the chat. I started a new business making yachts in my attic this year. The sales are going through the roof. Where do hamburgers go to dance? The meatball. That's great. Okay, and then I will go ahead and match the rest with money. And I'll buy those things. Okay. And I will take my leave of that. And I will not change my armor out right this second. But I can use this better shield. And this much better sword. Which looks a little less cool, but looks aren't everything. Okay, so let's go to the shore. Oh, Tarquin's here on the shore with me, too. Oh my god, that's a terrible one, Shadow. Shadow said he was reading a book about zero gravity, and it's impossible for him to put down. Awful. Oh, who's that? Who be that? Oh, that'd be Garrus. Okay. Okay, so what can we find? Is there anything interesting? Oh, Stardust Herb? I don't know what that is. Sorry for the coughs. I don't have the Rona. I don't have Corona. At least not that I know of. My throat's just a bit scratchy. We end up on a lot of beaches so far in this game. Augmenter. It's a plant. And another plant. That looks like a bridge over there. I don't want to go there yet. No bridges. Yes, I did read your message. But I'm busy exploring the beach. Void tainted crimson bream. Oh, and I'm smelly now. I got too close to the fish. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save before I talk to this fish. Fish, fish, fish.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Do you smell like onions because of the spaghetti? Yes, I'm talking to a fish. I mean, yeah, sharks count as fish. I'm pretty sure sharks count as fish. I mean, what would you call talking to a shark? What would you call it? Would you not call it a fish? I can drag him back into the water.
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
Yes, I said, I'm going to talk to a fish. And then I said, fish, 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 fish. And then I talked to the fish.
No, die here. Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
Not only did I talk to the fish, but the fish talked to me. I'll put you out of your misery if you want me to.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody
Terrible
sunshine.
joke, Belle. I feel bad about this. Yep. A bunch of void tater fish. And all my characters are smelly now. Wait, why do I need to talk to Beast, I think.
Not much of a landlubber, but sometimes I get no choice in the matter. Besides, there's business to take care of.
What do you make of the gods, the tree and everything?
I don't know. I've never been one for worshipping. I always figured if Duna really existed, he'd show himself. I mean, am I really supposed to ask some invisible dwarf in the sky to grant world peace? Or give me a pony? That sounded like a waste of time to me. But, then he showed himself. He said he could help me free our people if I helped him. And I left with more questions than when I started.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But I still have this marker in my map for Beast. Why? Talk to Beast. Well, I thought that's what I just did.
Not much of a landlubber,
What
but
do you
sometimes
suggest
I
we
get
do
no
next?
choice in the matter. Besides, Malady said this Meister lady's the key, so we follow her lead.
What even is that emote? Extreme? Oh.
Beast pauses for a moment to consider whether he's forgotten anything important.
There wasn't a lot that I could do to help the fish thing. The fish thing wanted to die. So I killed it.
I'd also
There's a shark
appreciate
also,
it
by
if
the
we
way.
dealt with this Lohar fella. He's the key to unlocking this mess Justinia's made.
But it had a limb inside it that we're gonna get to eat in a minute here. Lohar. Okay.
So, there's some things you ought to know about me. I'm sort of... kinda royalty. I mean, I never wore a crown. Not with diamonds in it, anyway. I once stuck a wreath on my head and... Oh, sorry. I need to stop with that whole tangent thing.
Yeah, I feel bad. Oh, I don't feel bad because I killed the shark. I don't smell bad because I killed the shark. I feel bad because I killed the shark.
Anyway, let's just get it out there. I'm a bastard. The literal kind. And the other kind. The royals weren't all great with me, and I weren't too great with them.
Yes, we'll get to eating limbs as an elf in this game in just a minute.
To make an overlong story over short, I started the rebellion and got caught and exiled to an island prison. Like Fort Joy, but 10 times worse. I would have died there too, if one of Justinia's ships hadn't sailed so close. So, I kinda took it, and off I went. Cool, right?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm royalty. Yeah, that really is how this conversation with Beast is going.
Then I came upon the Victory. Nice ship. The royal sailors walked the plank as well as you could hope for. That's where I found the notes. Right there in the open. Next to the manifest.
So you're a pirate.
I'm no pirate. I just play the part. I prefer revolutionary. Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. Now let's see how quick I can tell you the rest.
Yeah, quickly.
Queen Justinia's ordered some dwarf named Lohse to ambush a ship called the Peacemaker and take its cargo. Whatever's on it, she's using it against the rebels. She calls it Operation Downfall. Pretty ominous, eh?
Do high schoolers say totally tubular, bro? I don't think any high schoolers say that anymore. You're a high schooler. Do you say that? I feel like that's from a long time ago.
So, yeah, hoping to find this Lohse fellow and stop the Operation Downfall thing. And there you have it. Tangent-free. Mostly. Well, not mostly. A little. Okay, not at all.
Okay. That was a long conversation. Darn it, these crates need more crap in them. Dead body. Oh, that reminds me. I got corpse to eat. Yes. I got a couple of body parts to eat. So, for everybody who's not familiar with it, in this game, if you're an elf, you can eat the limbs of people, and it gives you their memories.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Okay, that sucks. So that shark ate a boy. So I don't really feel as bad about killing it. I mean, I still kind of feel bad. Human foot.
You're stumbling away from the shoreline, a deep wound in your side. Behind you, the remains of your ship slip beneath the water. You press on, you and the others.
Okay.
A clearing further inland, a camp, a Magister camp. They weren't supposed to be here, yet here they are, twice as many in number as you and my friends. You reach for your sword.
You and my friends. Okay, I don't know what that means.
But the sky is already thick with Magister arrows.
Okay. Well, that guy died in an awful way. And now time for the hangout.
You thought hard on the location of your fortune before passing. You wanted an elf to find it. You urge whoever tastes your flesh to go and enjoy what you cannot.
Okay.
What happened here?
The fishy shark thing ate a kid. I hear a fight. Where do I hear a fight? Ah, up here I hear a fight.
That boy Woken had someone in his claws.
Oh. Well. Didn't manage to save that lady. That was an awful way to die. Okay. Maybe we can kill this thing even. Oh, there's a bunch of them there. I thought I was going to end this combat. I was wrong. I just kind of maybe sort of tried to set myself on fire instead. I'll go ahead and drop some wings in the next turn. Give me one moment, guys. Type message. Never mind. Okay, so this guy down here. Cool. So we killed all but one now. Where is this sucker? There he is. Nice! Okay. So we can move everybody out over here. I just fly. You know. As long as I have my wings, I just fly places. It's very convenient. No more wings. That's a terrible BBC fact. That is not a BBC fact that we needed right now. Did you guys hear that creepy ass violin? That was a super creepy ass violin. Absolutely, Bellissima. We'll see you back here in 38 minutes and counting. There is
Magister caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what's happened here?
weird. Oh, severed head. And a hand. And a hand. And an arm. Some various body parts. Okay. So let's eat the void tainted hand first.
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohse.
Lohse is the dwarf
With
that
no
we're
other
looking
prospects, you sign up as a magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
Okay. Severed head.
You twist your head around as the magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
That's sad. Hand.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, magister footsteps.
So this person's hiding underneath floorboards?
Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
That's awful. Say hi to Mom for me, Belle.
Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for.
Wow. The Magisters seem like they're really, really into all their stuff.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
I could have sworn there was a key there on the ground. Did I pick it up? No, I didn't.
Not true.
There.
Can't be true.
Oh, lucky find.
Found the key. There's another head. And torso. And a foot.
No, no, no.
Okay, lady. I'll get to you in 1 second. Okay, let's talk to this
Not
jolly
real.
lady.
No.
White as a salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Limbs are a balanced diet for elves. Plus, I'm eating legs and arms and heads and torsos. How much more balance can you get?
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
Shh, lass. I know you're all afraid. In times like these, I don't blame you. But I ain't out to hurt you. Now, why don't you take a few breaths and tell me what happened?
I'll let him handle this.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Voidwalking, you mean? Poor thing. No wonder you were scared. I'd be scared too.
Just from... The ground is just smoking. Okay.
Those... Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohse. My boss, Lohse, will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Lohse, eh? Where will I find this boss of yours?
Oh, well, you'll find him in Effie's Emporium, beneath the Black Bull. He's a fine man. A little gruff, yeah, but he's the only one in Driftwood wanting to help and not hurt.
Well, sounds like somebody I want to talk to.
She looks up at Beast through tear-stained eyes, but you can see her resolve hardening as she remembers who she is and what she stands for.
Oh, Seven sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the Wreckers' Caves.
The Wreckers' Caves.
No more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes. She stumbles away from you.
Okay, so she's gone. But we have more stuff that we can loot, it looks like. Oh, nice chunk of gold. Oh, crap. This is locked. Oh! Oh, that was the key that I picked up. Hey, I haven't died any this time. You've got to set that back to 0. I died twice last time, but I haven't died at all this time. No. We can't count total deaths. It's got to be deaths per session. What's a beehive? I don't know what I can do with a beehive. Jar of honey. Nice. I don't know what that is. That's an outhouse. Fun. Ah!
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben-Mezd?
Yeah?
Righto, got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
Interesting. Okay, back to looking at the map. So, I can go off and explore there. It looks like I've got some stuff over here to do. Let's see, is there anything else? Maybe instead of plus deaths, you could do minus deaths? I don't know if that would work.
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Let's save.
Yeah. Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence and does a double-take. He squints and peers at you closely before shaking his head.
Cool, Aldous. He's a spitting image of that sorcerer fellow, ain't he?
Sorcerer fellow. Oh, I'm controlling.
Thought you were someone else for a second there, lad. Someone with no business in Driftwood. But enough of all that. What word do you bring?
Yeah, dead magisters and dwarves outside of town.
His face goes pale and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
I think you could figure out how to get rid of that death tally. Set it back to 0.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen.
The White Magister.
Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
Cool. Helpful fellow.
Stay put, you'll be safe.
Are you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
They'd be daft to come back. But as long as there's no sorcerers,
Wait.
there's no
Oh,
Voidwoken.
Silent Watchers. Okay.
You find us
Ooh.
when you don't know wandering.
Don't know why I'm yawning. It's not even that late.
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Wonder if they'll remember me.
So this lady.
The woman in front of you yawns so wide that you can almost see what she had for lunch. Catching your eye across her wares, she rolls both of her own.
Oh, a customer.
That's not a good way to treat a customer.
Welcome to Four Sisters, creators of the all-singing, all-dancing, world-famous Sorceress Sundries. Sooner you tell me what you want to buy, sooner I can get back to doing what I like best. Nothing. So?
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at your stuff. I'm not even gonna talk to you. I don't even know what that stuff is. Okay, goodbye.
Don't hurry back.
I feel very strongly tempted to curse at you. Cautionary pamphlet. Let's take a look at that. Cautionary pamphlet. Probably under this. Sailors, scavengers, and fellow magisters, do not follow the light. There is no lighthouse in all of Driftwood, and no friendly fire by which to sail. Midnight flames are a ruse organized by dwarven filth to lure you into their piratical trap. Trust me, I know from whence I talk. Magister Yvette. I don't know how to pronounce that for sure. Peoples to talk to. Kids. Oh, let's talk to these kids. The game's being a bit laggy for some reason.
Hello, missus.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister. No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here.
Tell them that's nothing. Your daddy is a god. Probably.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird.
Yeah? What do you expect to see staring at the water?
We were waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
I don't think you will.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Happy?
Fort Joy?
Okay.
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's gonna find his mum and bring her back.
What's his name, Joe?
Cool. How did you know that? Mrs., have you seen our friend Joe?
They're innocents in a world with precious little innocence left. Let's leave them that way.
The truth hurts, but they'll get over it.
Telling them can't do any good at all. They don't need to know.
I'm sure he's fine.
The children turn to each other, relieved.
See, Ben? I told you so. If Fort Joy wasn't nice, they'd come home to Driftwood. Well, I guess so. Thank you, lady. Now, if you don't mind, we're busy waiting for our friend.
Busy waiting for their friends.
Bye-bye, Mr. Lady Mrs.
Mr. Lady Mrs.
The kids turn back to the water. Ben picks his nose.
Oh, God.
I miss Joe's mum.
Oh, wow. Miss Lady Mrs. Or Mr. Lady Mrs. That's what that was. Okay, let's go try talking to these people.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
The Lord Dread.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Sniffing me. I know that there are the dogs, the source hounds. Stop paying my debts. So I know that there are source hounds. Maybe he can smell source? I didn't realize I smelled so bad.
Oh, but yours is not a stink like the one that surrounds us, spat from a dying sea. Yours is a scent that invites a question. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
That sounds awful. Oh. No.
I inquire because I enjoy painting a picture with which I'm so very intimately familiar.
You're creepy.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
You're very, very creepy.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
What's your, why?
My favorite one. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a source hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you
really
approached.
is a sadist.
A current of filth. That is to say, sauce.
So apparently he's just like a human source hound?
Best convince me I was mistaken.
Strength is my best option. I still might not succeed, and I might have to fight all these people. We'll find out. You have a lot of nerve to accuse the best source hunter west of Arcs of being a sorcerer. Oh, I won. Okay. I succeeded.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. The very definition of your order's existence. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters, but they do.
Okay. Tell me more about it.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
XP. Okay. I need more information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
He got knocked on his ass.
Said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Sure.
How very heartwarming.
You're an ass.
One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you.
Great.
Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you.
Great, I'm in charge of
Come, my stitch-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
I'm in charge of the gallows now. What's this?
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
Yuck.
Left behind like a dog. Blah. 7 curses upon that ship.
Okay. What's that gold? My gold? Don't care what it was, I took it.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You! The supposed source hunter! I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
His superior told you to report to him.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there.
I mean, it was.
Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
Yep.
By the bishop's bones, you saw it. Out with it, woman. What happened?
Destroyed by Voidwoken.
Voidwoken? That means Source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat. Always suspecting there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Okay, if I'm going to prove these accusations, I need to know where to start looking.
There's a local thug, Lohse. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of...
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohse is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Why do you guys suspect that the dwarves have anything to do with it?
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure. And hard workers, too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
Okay, let's see if you sell anything. Nope, nothing useful. Okay, goodbye.
In that
Nope.
case,
Nope.
go.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, so much stuff I could steal. I won't, though. Not right now, anyway. Okay, since the game's lagging just a little bit, and we've passed the 1 hour mark, I'm gonna take just a quick break. I'm gonna reload my computer and grab myself a quick drink, and then we will be right back. Hello, everybody. I'm back. I got myself some clementine oranges really quickly while we're in the loading screen. And I also got myself a nice Smirnoff Ice to drink. So once this loading screen's over, we'll go ahead and jump back into the game itself. What are you guys' favorite snack foods? I really like clementine oranges. I'm not a big fan of regular oranges, but clementines are pretty good. Why can't you condone that, Smirnoff? Okay. Molly the dog. Who's Molly the dog?
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
What are you barking at?
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it.
Everything smells bad around here. We're right next to a dock.
Not like this. This smells real bad. This smells evil.
Molly the dog sounds like a male dog. Don't think I can get underneath that house. Maybe I can walk inside the house. Oh, what the hell? I just I wonder.
I don't care if you tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You've been warned, Barnes. Now get out of my sight.
The Magister turns, and his eyes fall on you.
There's a sorcerer somewhere in this worm-ridden dump. Have you seen him? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel of books.
Shit.
Lucian's teeth. Where is that
Get into
runt
this orange.
hiding?
Okay.
If you see anything suspicious, anything at all, report it immediately. Do you understand?
I will give you an elaborate bow. I am always happy to help.
He glares at you before stomping off,
Welcome
resuming
back,
his patrol.
Bellissima. I've got myself an orange and a drink now, since the last time that you joined us.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
Hey! Why did my desk go up? I didn't die.
Almost covers up the stink of fish.
Oh, there's lots of stuff in here that I could steal. If I was careful. It smells bad in here. All sorts of fish and stuff. Ooh, there's a dog. Dog. Got to talk to all the dogs.
The dog sniffs the wooden decking, like something's wrong. Something's wrong.
My keyboard's
and
not
it's
going to get
not
sticky.
right.
I'm being careful.
I don't know, but there's something wrong, and it's underneath the floor. Be careful down there, missus. You're not smelling what I'm smelling.
So now the question is, how do I get down there? Oh. I wasn't stealing. Okay, I have to wait until he leaves. Dude. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, the dog itself? Oh, I don't have any lockpicks. Okay, well, I'll need some lockpicks. Okay, so I'll have to come back to this, probably. Because I don't have the lockpicks that I need. But let's talk to this guy.
What? You be needing something from me, lass? Ain't much inclined to rub elbows with elves, if you catch me drift.
It's much better to stand together in times like these.
Ain't no one been standing together since Lucian died. Ain't been no goodwill among your kind, or mine, or anyone else's since the Reds have been in charge.
What do you mean you've got 3 lockpicks? I'm not exactly a fan of the Magisters myself.
Glad to hear you say it. The day will come we'll overthrow 'em, you mark my words. Until then, I'll practice the art of gutting unspoiled
Know anything
fish.
about this, fugitive?
Fugitive? Ah, yeah. I don't think that's something I should be discussing with strangers.
It's very clear that you dislike Magisters. So why not discuss an enemy of them?
Because I don't intend to end up with me lips stitched together, that's why. No, I shan't be baited. I ain't saying nothing on the topic no more.
Stare him hard in the eyes and say you can always beat it out of him.
Godspeed, buggered fine.
I'm kind of an ass.
I'll tell you all I know.
The dwarf leans in and begins whispering conspiratorially.
This fella runs along right, sweating, panicking. Reds racing after him like hunting hounds. Hide in a barrel, you fool, I yelled. And what do you know? He did. Problem is, he's still in there. Been hours. Can't go nowhere, he can't. not
Oh,
with the
he's
legs
in a
around.
barrel? He's not even in the basement? He's in a barrel? Well, thanks, Beast, for just, you know, slamming the door open. I'm not a snitch! I'm not gonna get stitches. I just want to find the guy and let him out of the barrel. Which barrel? Maybe that barrel?
Behind the containers, the fish in one of the barrels shifts slightly.
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad.
Observe that the Magisters might be mad, but they're not the ones hiding in a barrel.
They're trying to kill me. Or worse, drag me off to Fort Joy. Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want them to take me.
Look over your shoulder to be sure you're not being watched. In a whisper, ask what he needs you to do.
I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen. But if you can get out of town, I can escape to Ox. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't let them see me. Don't let them find me.
How can I do this? I need him to wait here a little longer.
Damn it, hurry up. I can feel the fish oozing everywhere.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Go if you have to, but please be quick. If the Magisters even think that I'm here, well, we'll all be sorry.
I'll be right back. It's fine. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna get you out of here, dude. Presley.
The dwarf reaches into a barrel and pulls out a fish. His knife, the innards fall to the floor, landing in a pool of dark bile. You'd expect fish to smell, but these reek.
You're lucky to have a job. It's a fun thing to say.
Aye, the coin's sweet, and the smell sure ain't. Mind you, the boss found a buyer for this lot, so my knife stays sharp and my pockets stay
Who
full.
would buy such foul-looking fish? Look at that. What is it?
He runs his knife through another fish and flicks the blade, sending a shower of guts to the ground.
I'd say your guess is as good as mine, except I've got the sense not to ask any questions. Now why don't you waft on, Elf? I got work to do.
The dwarf turns back to his work, slicing and disemboweling fish after fish, as the blood and black bile mix and swirl around his boots.
As you stalk away, your elven eyes spot something strange on the barrels. Lean in to investigate.
Looking at the barrel, you see that someone has scrawled Black House on it in paint. You cast your eyes around to see that every barrel headed to Arx has the same inscription.
Here, leave them barrels alone. I told you to take a hike, so scram.
Okay. Let me look at the info on this quest first. Higba. Oh, Higba's the guy though. Okay. I still gotta figure out how to help him escape though. There's a boat there. I don't know if that will do it. Let's step over here. And see where this Magister looks. So he walks along there. Talk to him.
Still no sign. Up to report.
Haven't
Did
seen
you
anyone.
find anything? Lucian's
If you see anything suspicious, anything at all, report it immediately. Do you understand?
Where else do you go? Okay, so he does go along there as well. But not very far. And I don't think anybody comes along here. So I could... just don't know where I need to take him. I wonder if there's anything I can do to distract them.
Hope that fella makes it out of Driftwood. The Reds will kill him if... I had friends. Good friends. Not even dwarves, some of them. Reds put him on a ship, sailed him to Fort Joy. Ever heard of that place? Fort Joy?
I might be able to have some of my companions
They send you there means you ain't
talk
never
to the
coming
guys
back.
to hold them in place. He shouldn't give up hope. Maybe his friends will manage to escape.
Pish posh. And who'll bail them out? Seekers? Them's even worse news, I reckon. Witches and warlocks, they say.
Oh, did you not know that, Belle? Hold on.
No. Them friends of mine are dead or silenced. All on account of the Reds. All on account of Dallas, damn her heart.
So about the Magisters and his deported friends. Nope.
Like I said, they're
So yeah, Belle, when you sneak in this game, you turn into items that blend in with your surroundings. So I'm a bush. I'm a bush. I'm a bush, 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 bush. And if I do it over here, I'm a barrel. I'm a barrel. Barrel, barrel. Barrel, barrel. Yeah, you can turn into a rock, too. How do I distract these guys?
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He seems to be expecting you. He offers you a large and rusted key.
You took your time. The Magisters are searching the place, and Lohse needs to get his stuff out of the basement if he doesn't want to lose it.
Do a barrel roll. Take the proffered key. Basement. Stuff. Got it.
Good. And if you get caught, I know nothing about it, and this conversation never happened. Good day.
Yep. Good. Great. It's not that room. This one over here. This one that I gotta be careful about. Cool. Down into the basement. Oh, I don't want to be a barrel. Thanks for the hug, Extreme. Well, if your hugs are so much better, Melisma, how much you hug somebody? Connor hugs. Okay. What's down here? What's that? Sheet of paper. Not helpful. Ah! Ah! Trap! 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 Nope. That barrel got nothing in, or that box got nothing in it. sure what to do. This seems very dangerous. I'm gonna run this way. Probably get hit a couple more times. That is locked. I don't have any lockpicks. Oh my god. I'm getting hit by fire through the door. Okay, gotta look ahead. Okay, we're just gonna make a break for it then. That sucks. We're gonna set all this crap on fire.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Oh, we made it. Oh, no we didn't. No we didn't. We didn't. Come on.
This place stinks. But some of these barrels look interesting.
Set off the fire. Yes, it does! Okay, we got it. We got it. Boat. Barrels. Not barrel. Great. Paintings! Ooh. Gloves. I don't know why they're in a barrel down here, but...
One barrel of fish stands out from the others. It's sealed and marked with a cross. Something about it
Break the
seems
seal and open the barrel.
familiar.
Oh. Weird. Wonder why. Why is there a poison sealed barrel? Poison filled barrel, I should say. Fire! But why am I uncomfortable? Hatchet. Move. Why? What am I carrying that's so heavy? What did I pick up? It's probably these paintings. Oh. How did I pick that up? Oh wait. Oh wait, much better. Yeah, it is a little bit like finding fresh apples in abandoned tombs. Fish storage key. Security log.
Good find.
Security log. Nice death counter, Extreme. Security log. Security log. Most important area of focus this month is cellar security. Barrels have arrived. Placement of Divine 2000 turret barrels complete. Don't stare into the barrel. Okay. What's that even mean? Yay! I can unlock that door now. Barrel. What is this area? What are you even doing? Yeah, fish.
Dripping with liquid sauce, this barrel is sealed and marked with a cross. From the barrel you sense a familiar power. It thrums in your bones, in your soul.
Source. I don't think the barrels are gonna mind possess me. A good source attracts bad company.
Nothing stirs in the dank and stinking basement, and yet you feel an imminent presence.
On. I want to open this barrel. I'm definitely gonna open this barrel.
Dripping with liquid sauce, inside you find not fish, but weapons. Powerful weapons. The kind of weapons the Magisters took from the hollow marshes.
Nice! Nice. Yeah, fight time. Knew that was gonna happen. Time for a fight. Streamlabs is quitting Skyrim now too. Okay. How do we want to do this? Totem. Right there. Don't know why you're with them. Sure. Incarnate. Right there. And that's his turn. And then there's the incarnate. Dead.
Come play, beast. Come
fuck this oil. Feel like rain would get rid of oil, but I don't actually know that. Yeah, I think that worked. You guys.
Let it be done.
How do I know all of our names? Fuck. Three light things on fire, but it seems to be a common problem. Okay. Split everybody on fire.
Come play.
What's adorable?
I clean the chaff away. I clean you out, beast. I am poor little Lohse.
The fire's adorable?
What? Come play. I know you.
Okay, let's move here. And then we can do another elemental totem. Nice. Nice. Let's get you up there. And all of your paths are interrupted. That's it then.
Come play, little beast.
Oh, the little summoned incarnate.
Do justice.
Yeah, he's pretty cute. Wow. All explode. Beast, let's get you over here.
Give up.
Oh, that's my incarnate. I'll get you there for now. In the fire. I don't want to leave you in the fire. So, it's your turn.
Give up.
Yeah, these bugs don't really seem to care all that much about the fire, honestly. Let's do another one. Got right there. I don't think so. Nice. Oh, there, I can do tactical retreat. Whew.
Prepare yourself.
Nice. And I can
Come
These bug things are creepy. They say creepy stuff.
I am Master Ben-Mezd. You always do just as
Thing does a lot of damage. Okay, we just need to get you out of the fire. Ow. He's kind of cute, how he runs. That was kind of adorable. Blows everything up. Everything's burning. Everything's on fire. Whoa! What the hell just happened there? What the hell? Did you see them go? They just sped through that place. Okay. Loot all the bugs. 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 Loot. Poison fish. Why would I want poison fish? Ooh, gold. Starters start just growing out of the wood. Just growing out of the wood. I think that's everything I needed to find down here, honestly. Yeah. Hopefully that's all I needed to do. It's stinky now. It's smelly. Hi.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his knife.
Fascinating. Most fascinating. Oh my, I mean, no, what do you want?
I recognize those incisions, the work of a healer or a scholar, not some fishmonger.
With a small grin, the dwarf glances between you and his handiwork and shrugs.
Indeed I am. They can close our schools, but they can't take away what I've been taught. Besides, there's still so much to
What are you
learn.
gonna learn from some foul-smelling fish?
Plenty. These tainted fish are causing a lot of hardship. If I can understand what's happening to them, perhaps there'll be a way to reverse
Nothing
the
you
effects.
can do to say no. How can I help?
Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish firsthand.
So you want me
If
to
you
eat poison fish? Fish that we know are, like, they literally have a green cloud coming out of them. They're so toxic. And you want me to eat them? Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish to learn more about.
Okay, what do you guys think? Yellow, red, or brown fish? Which one should I eat? I don't know which is which. Any thoughts, guys? Kind of leaning towards the red fish. I'm gonna go ahead and try the redfish.
The fish instantly churns your insides, blinds you to your surroundings, but then a vision, towering horrors, the Voidwoken, gathered before a silhouetted figure. You strain to see who it is.
Okay.
Your perspective abruptly changes. Cold, dark water. You glide through it. Black tendrils suddenly creep across your vision. You slow. The darkness consumes you. The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased.
Catch your breath and say that you saw the memories of the Voidwoken. Them, their victims. They're all connected to someone. Something.
The dwarf leans in and peers intently at your eyes.
Spontaneous delusions. Very interesting. But nothing more than a side effect from eating the fish, I'm sure. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great
What did
debt.
you earn? Or what did you learn?
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures to the fish.
The fish is indeed malignant. Elves are affected by it in the same manner as other species. Perhaps a touch more vivid in their hallucinations, but otherwise identical.
I'm totally willing to try another if the reward is increased to match my efforts.
Thank you, but no. I can only allow for one specimen per volunteer, or my findings could become flawed. The fish you ate is known as Crimson Bream, quite a fast, vicious breed. It's often used in the creation of ferocity mixtures. But those use regular specimens, not this kind. Who is to say what might happen if you brewed a ferocity mixture with a Crimson Bream that's been touched by the void itself? The effects could be quite
That's good to know.
potent. Seek out somewhere that peddles ferocity herb mixes, but make an addition. One of these, unique breams. So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell, stranger.
Well, that was interesting.
A stick of beer almost calls up the stink of fish.
Okay. So. We clearly cannot sneak the guy out through the building itself. I'm kind of tempted to take him this way. I wonder how far this magister goes. He does come by that stairway. But he doesn't go down for very long. Looks like. That dwarf, I'm assuming won't say anything since he already knows the dude's in the barrel. So I might be able to sneak the guy off this way. Okay. Let's try this. I'm gonna save. Just in case. I can reload if this guy, Ah, your phone died. Well, welcome back, Bellissima.
Hey?
Follow me.
What news?
Let's see what we can do. Yeah, you need to sneak too. Let's break off the rest of our party. I'm gonna go try to have Ifan.
Glorified tubs. He must be
Distract
somewhere else.
this guard over here. Once he goes back that way. Well, I'm trying to save the guy.
There's a sorcerer somewhere in this
Of course I'm going to be
worm-ridden
demanding.
dump.
Okay, so he's talking to that guy and distracting him. I'm going to have Beast come over here and distract this guy once he starts coming back up the stairs. And then I'll distract that dwarf just to be safe.
Dwarf, have you seen a human acting suspiciously near here? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel slung over his shoulder.
Lohse, come distract this guy right here.
What? You be needing something?
I think we can safely go.
Ain't no one been standing? Glad to hear you say it.
Come distract him in this direction. Cool.
What can I do for you, lass?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So there is a magister over there. Where does she even come from? Okay. Well, let's get down there. I think I have to get him out of town is the problem. Yes, I am having a bunch of conversations where it's like, totally not trying to distract you or anything. Where do I need to help him escape to, though? Sneak him out of town. Ah. What the hell? I don't know if magisters are the only ones who are gonna see him. But I should be able to get him to over here. Gotta keep an eye out for her coming back. Yes, the barrels are wet now. Okay. Everybody else can finish up their conversations now. Nope.
If you see anything
Okay. You can finish up yours.
If you see anything
And you can finish up yours. And then you can come over here. And you can come over here. And you come over here. Not only jogging barrels, but also juggling barrels. Come here. Come here. You mean the target group is too far away?
I'm safe. At last, I can breathe again. At last. I was sure I'd die.
Turn
in
into
that
a barrel
wretched
again.
place. You have my thanks. If not for
Why is it
you, I
barrel?
probably would have been found, gutted, and salted.
Oh, that's even an option. Why did you climb back into the barrel?
Just saunter away. Who knows what might be lurking in a place
Not
like
that kind of
this?
juggling.
But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town.
How did you end up in a barrel in the first place?
I've been asking myself the same thing. I was just enjoying some stew in the tavern, reading over my latest acquisitions, and then I was surrounded by magisters.
He hands you a damp scroll. In between the fish guts, it seems to give details of how to cast a powerful source spell.
Here, take it. That's the scroll that caused all this. I barely got out of there with my life.
Why did the Magisters react so strongly to you having a scroll?
It must have belonged to one of their mission friends. They nearly lynched me then and there. They wouldn't listen when I tried to tell them that I got it from the cook. I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has Magister artifacts, she must be the one they're looking for.
Thank you.
I swear, once I get to Ox, I'm going to have the
Yeah,
bath of my life.
Oh, I got a hero tag. Huh. I was sworn I had that already. I'll take the Elven Club. Okay. What do you mean the target group's too far away? Oh, Ifan, are you still... Ifan's still freaking over there. There, now we're all together. Frickin' fish barrel. Okay. So we snuck him out. We need to get to Meister's house. It's really the main thing that we've been trying to do anyway. I just kind of dilly-daddled. Dilly-daddled. Dally-diddled. I don't know.
Get that sorcerer.
Whatever you would say. Hi, kid.
You can't go in there, missus. The Meister isn't home and the Magister's locked her house up for her. They was very angry about it. They said mean things about the Meister and they left a mess, a big one.
Okay. Do you know the Meister personally?
She's my friend. She was one of the Magisters once. She was very high up. She used to look for god people and help them. But then she stopped that and just stayed in the house all the time. She used to play with me, but then the Magisters took her away, they did. They took her outside the village. Ouch. I'm not allowed outside the village.
Okay.
She looks around theatrically to see if there's anyone listening.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Meister. I can hear her
That doesn't
crying.
sound good at all.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then she takes a deep breath, puts on a happy smile, turns, and skips away.
Let's go over the river, then. Nope. Oh, well, maybe I can walk across the river right here. Yay! Oh, now it's dark and rainy. And the game saved for me. It's never a good sign.
You poor dwarf. Do you even know what they've done to you?
Meister.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discolored. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
Smell me.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if your master had just ordered you to fly.
Whatever fits your purpose, my dear.
I'll free you, but how did you know I was godwoken?
The lizard grimaces, shifting awkwardly as she dangles.
I am in intense pain, Evergreen. You are either insufferably cruel or insufferably stupid.
Undo your restraints.
Be quick about it before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net.
Yeah, I'll just cut you down.
Excellent. Now, if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they
Probably
do
don't
any
even
more
have
damage.
to gut her. Oh, no, I guess I'm in a fight. Oh well. Yeah, I will just kill her. Oh, crap. Oh, it's just more of them. I could have probably not fought them, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so who is lacking armor? Okay, dog it is. Let's make it hail. Yep, there was a dog. And I'll put armor on. Take out the guys. Probably kill them. Not quite. Close to killing. Didn't quite manage it.
Okay.
No! I had to kill the dog. The dog was gonna kill me. Okay, it's a water incarnate. I want you to try to kill this guy. Yeah. Kill. No, I'm not gonna let the dog kill me. No matter how much I love dogs. Nice. Ooh, and I leveled up. Great. No, I didn't die. I did not die. Do not add to the death counter. You guys are too excited for me to die. I get to loot all the bodies. What is this ring over here of something or other? Hold on, I got too heavy again. Oh yeah, I didn't even switch the sword I was using. And oh no, because I don't want two-handed. Well, no, I don't want two-handed. That's why. Well, give me my shield back. Where'd it go? Where'd the special crossbow go? Sulfurge crossbow. No, you don't get all my memories and knowledge, Belle. Okay, Constitution. Strength. Increase. Warfare. Increase. Thievery. Okay, and then on Fawn, Finesse goes up. And Summoning. And Lucky Charm. And on Lohse, we go Intelligence. And Hydrosophist. And Harder. And then on Beast, we do Intelligence. And we do Aerothurge. And we do Warmaster. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. But I want to check out what this circle of things is. Oh, weird. Okay. Weird. Okay, we'll check that out later. I want to get to the Meister's house and figure out what is going on. Hi, little girl.
The Meister's back. The Meister. She doesn't feel like.
Probably because she was just hung up by her hands.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red-cloaked baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters
You
to
can go to
attend
bed if you want to, Bellissima. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream for sure. I might put in another hour or so. We'll see.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Wow. Nice quote for the death. Not that I died. Watch as she slowly wraps a cut on her arm. Ask why they strung her up.
Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Cough uncomfortably. Actually, you're the reason the Magisters are looking for Alexander's killer.
Meister Sebille freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation.
Yeah, I agree. Poor lizard lady. What do I need to do?
It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
Okay, of course it can't be simple.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing
Lizards
had
are pretty cool, both in real life and in this game. They're not my favorite animal, but I certainly like lizards.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
My deepest self is a place of tumbleweeds and silence, but if there's powers to be gained there, why not?
Quite. ...
What happens next?
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural...
Everybody's sassy in this game. Just everybody's sassy.
Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake
Not very
you are.
awake. Welcome back, Shadow. Well, you missed a fair amount, I think, since the last time that I heard from you. As a quick update, especially since Bellissimo was gone for a little bit, too. We've been kind of wandering around to this new town. We managed to help, a guy who was hiding in a fish barrel, escape from magisters who thought he was a sorcerer. And then we went to save this Meister, lizard lady, since she's supposed to be able to teach us how to, become the divine. And as, Belle has pointed out in the chat, I killed a dog, in the process, and, rescued the lizard lady. And now she's gonna teach us how to become, a real God-woken.
Fortunately, the Magister...
Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Which painting? I assume it's this painting.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you.
Oh, it's about...
Push.
God, they're all sassy. Sorry, I thumped the table a lot.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink.
I will enter the safe combination as she calls it out.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand,
The dog was bad. The dog was trying to kill me. But no. Belle thinks that I should let myself be killed by the dog rather than kill the dog. I gotta move some stuff in my inventory again really fast. I'm over encumbered. I need to go sell a bunch of crap. Cool. But we're gonna learn how to be God-woken. That should be fun.
Ancient rooms, weird contraptions. This place is an arcanist's
So if
dream.
Death builds character, I just helped the dog build his character. Weird. There's a bunch of swords around. Incinerator control valve. Okay, let's talk to this lady.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
No, frankly, I don't. Is it like being a princess in a golden dress riding a unicorn?
Sarcasm, my girl, is not one of the seven. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all
Nice
the
emote,
races.
Belle.
The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void.
Okay. Sounds like a big responsibility.
The Divine cannot use her power for anything else.
Not, but I'm already thinking about what I could do with such power.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws
I wasn't
of the
being
void.
sassy when I said I like your emote. I like dogs too.
The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke.
Blackroot, blood.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce.
That dire sense of existential dread. It's a key component. It's a key component. Oh, my character's being sassy. Well, I mean, my character's being sassy because I'm being sassy, so you know.
Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
Ingredient in the cupboard. Source, fine on that. Ritual tome, bookcase, incinerator.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
No, I'm not gonna let the hangry dog munch on me. Your cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Okay.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay. Let's see if we can find this stuff. Blackroot. Potions. I'm gonna steal all her stuff too. Because I mean, that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Buck. Sound like a chicken. Bottle of swirling mud.
Rubbish.
Okay, ingredient cupboard.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Okay, looking for my materials.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudene oil.
Grated dragon's tongue?
You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
I don't have that much sass. I'm not gonna drop the ingredients because of that. Ouch. Mortar pestle. Notes. The ritual itself is quite simple. Number 1, place a single piece of blackroot in the ritual bowl. 2, draw blood with obsidian lancet. Your own is most convenient. And sprinkle it upon the root. Set a flame to the bowl and its contents. Ensure you have sufficient source. Inhale the resulting smoke. Beyond this point, nothing is known. Not rare. Difficult to procure. Yeah, cool. So, should I go ahead and do it?
Are you simple?
Okay.
Perform the ritual.
You don't have to yell at me. I wasn't sure. Okay, Ritual bowl. Okay. I am apparently simple. Hold on. Where's that ingredient? Or where's that book again? Where? No. Oh, it's not. It's not a black opal dragon tongue. Sassonic. My character is totally gonna do drugs. This is a thing that we are doing. Cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet, and then we mix them together. Okay. Cool. It's a bloody obsidian lancet now. Put it in the bowl. Nope. I feel like I really want to, like, grind up that root, but I also don't want to get yelled at if I screw it up. Place a single piece of black root in the bowl. Oh, no, I have to use the crafting. That's what I have to do. In the bowl. In the bowl. Where's the bowl? Where's the bowl? Where's the bowl? Where's the bowl? I feel like I'm blind. Where's the bowl? Combine. Cool. Ritual bowl was black root. Blood. Nice. All it needs now is fire. Welcome, Crazy Owl. Nice to see you. Oh, that was not what I intended to do whatsoever. I just shot flame out anywhere. Okay, so I gotta put this bowl here. So, Crazy Owl, to update you, we are trying to do some drugs. Essentially. Yeah, nice to see you, Liz. Glad that you got a chance to stop by and that you figured it out. But yeah, to catch you up on the story of where we are at the moment. I don't know if you know anything about this game, but we're a sorcerer and we're a god woken. And we're trying to learn about our powers as god woken, and we're trying to become the divine who protects the world against the void, which is the bad guys. But essentially, this very sassy lizard lady over here is trying to teach us about our powers, and in order to do it, you just got off the darn island. So your brother is familiar with the game. He can probably update you a little bit more. But yeah, we're trying to do essentially a dream ritual where we have to inhale the smoke from this essentially drug mixture to be able to do it. Very similar to chemistry, but also not at the same time. Cool. So, hallucinogenic smoke cloud.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Ah. Oh, I don't give the crown, Belle. That's a crown for a Twitch subscriber. Or Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Okay, so, hold the fumes in my lungs and ignore the thumping in my head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Thank you for the follow, Crazy Owl. It's really good to have you here. Especially with all the craziness that's been going on. It's nice to get to relax a little bit.
It's the deepest recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
So we're back in the Hall of Echoes. Yeah, you get Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Wow, this place is always really cool to visit. That kind of looks like myself. Yeah, sorry for the spoilers. One of these other days, I might also stream another game. Another game that I'm thinking about kind of alternating with this one is a game called Outer Wilds. Not Outer Worlds, but Outer Wilds, which should be kind of fun to play on stream. We might also do a couple of other games. Not quite sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So if you can't keep watching this one, I'm sure we'll have something for you in the future.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
No worries there. Yes, when we do Outer Wilds, you'll get a join, Belle.
Sebille, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
Yeah, I'll step closer.
Look me in the
I don't like that she's wearing my outfit.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly.
No worries. When we play Outer Wilds, I won't just jump into space without a suit. I'm a scientist, remember?
Speak the spell and see.
You learned Spirit Vision. Cast this spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm. Cool. Okay.
Please, speak the spell.
Okay. What are we gonna get rid of? Let's remove some stuff down from our toolbar here. Yeah. That does tend to be what you get when you do drugs. Very creepy experiences. Sorry, I'm just trying to clear up my toolbar a little bit here. It's got a lot of items I don't need in it. And we got one we do need to be right there.
Dawn's a strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Sendelius in all his spectral glory.
Ah, Sendelius, the elf god. I am his godwoken, his chosen.
You know me, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful, and now I've come to seek some power in return.
Okay.
Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Sendelius nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become...
That's not very nice. Dying? What's happening?
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being
Yeah, the squirrel
drained.
doesn't exactly hang around and just sit and listen. He does a little bit of interesting stuff in the background.
We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Smile at him with mock sweetness and remark, "Oh, how the tables have turned since our first meeting."
Don't you be impertinent, girl. The tables turning is not a victory, but a bitter stalemate at best. You must realize, Sebille, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I.
I don't think so.
Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the Void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are
Nice
now.
crescendo of the music in the background.
That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
The Well of Ascension. I read about it once. It is the fabled birthplace of gods.
It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united.
Cool.
We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads. And you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Nice quote, Belle. Ask him why it is so important I should win. Surely the rise of any new divine is the Seven's aim.
There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it.
What does that mean?
Only she who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom, this world's liberator.
That sounds a lot like we're gonna become not just divine, but like a god. I very much like the sound of your words.
I hope you understand them to their full extent. The other gods must either bow to you, or be undone. But of course that is what they are saying to their own God-woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others.
The ultimate drug. Godhood.
So make no mistake, Sebille. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your blood-red
I'm like
hands.
strangely okay with that.
But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
What about the other races?
They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs.
Yeah, kind of.
So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you are ready, when you've become a true master of the source, and speak the language of creation
Wow,
itself.
they're really saying some cool things here. A true master of the source and the language of creation itself. Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. I'm gonna do enough drugs that I start speaking tongues, and that's gonna let me, at least think I'm a god. But, you know, it sounds cool. Really excited.
Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
If I'm gonna become Master of the Source, surely there is no better tutor than you.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
Into infinity. And beyond.
You flatter me, Sebille. But if all I had to do was give, you would long ago since have received.
Okay.
We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
What did you do to my eyes exactly?
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living.
Can he just, like, not speak cryptically for, like, a second? Or
Source
sassily.
It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is source, and in source it is, immortally so.
Yeah, instead of the royal we, it's the godly we. Godly I. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. But also, like, just like everybody else in this game, he can't, like, he's gotta be sassy. He's gotta be sassy.
You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations and you will see them.
Word?
Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Peregrinations? I don't even know what that word means. I mean, context clues, but what does that mean? I'd have thought that you were a master of the source yourself. God.
And so much more. But I'm no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the knowledge that will expand the bounds of your soul, that you'll have to hunt for yourself.
Well, suppose I can do that.
Best of luck, Sebille.
Fun. Oh! Oh, so I get to leave this drug-fueled dream by inhaling more drugs. Okay, fine.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
More sass incoming, I am certain.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
Yes.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
She just, like, stick her face in my face and just, like, lizard flick her tongue.
Tell me, what did you see? What'd you know?
Yeah, so I'll quickly explain what happened. My god is hiding within me. I have a new power. And I need to find the Masters of Source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
You don't know what I need to do next?
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my source.
Darn it.
Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you.
The source back there just did some... Whoa, it's doing weird things. Has it been doing those weird things this whole time and I just didn't notice?
So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
It sounds dangerous, but if that's what it takes.
Just so. Some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling their legs from spiders and so moved on.
What about being blind?
However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit,
I feel really
struggling
bad
for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
I can't hide the concern on my face. You don't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me
It all rings a bell, but I'm worried about you.
Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Okay. How can I find them?
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
I wish you well, and I will take my leave. Cool. What else can I steal, though? Oh, right. I gotta talk to Sir Laura and Quergus.
Quercus, what are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carrying. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot.
A warrior and a scholar? I am impressed by your many skills.
Our gargantuan friend is easily impressed. Wait until it learns that I'm a knight, a scholar, and a wizard capable of saving the world. No, of course it knows that already, Quercus. Yes, I'm aware it's the entire basis of our partnership. No, I most certainly do not feel the need to return the compliment. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate
He actually,
it.
like, moves when he talks. He, like, gestures with his hands.
Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world
I feel like
already.
long-legged scratching post is the way all cats think about us. Even the undead cats. Whoa.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A godwoken in my presence. You honor me. I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself.
I think you died.
Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not godwoken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back.
Okay.
No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
Why would you risk something like that? You knew it was going to kill you.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special.
The way she talks about herself is weird. It's like almost third person, but it's not quite because she's still talking in the first person. But either way, that really sucks to be her. So I think I got everything from in here that I really need. I'm gonna take a bunch more source. Yeah. Drop some more on the floor. Rejoin my party. Lohse has too much crap. So we need to move some of Lohse's crap. Oh, there's still a bunch of stuff that I have to sell. Darn it! I need to go find a shop and sell a bunch of crap. Cool. Oh, she's still over encumbered. Ah! Cool. That did it. Okay. Let's go find a store really fast. I know that we need to go out and start finding these Masters of Source. Oh, there's a ghost nearby. Cast spirit vision regularly to find them. I mean, I already talked to the ghost. Yeah, I already talked to the ghost. Okay, let's go find a store. Store. Hi, you look like you are a store.
Calm as a
You
coiled
are not a
spring
store.
held
You
tight.
look like you're a store.
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you.
Holy crap.
Madness out there.
A lot.
Never seen anything like it.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a
So, I have to look at it by character, apparently. Switching character resets the current offer? Why? I thought I had party stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Add all wares. Selling wares. Cool. Add balance. Ah, she doesn't have enough gold. Take off things. I know this is a super exciting part of the game. So I sold her a bunch of stuff. Now, do I want to buy anything from her? I don't want necromancy. Not right now, anyway.
Smells worse over
Like
here
that.
than a dozen
For
rotten eggs
if
dropped in a vat of vinegar. If I don't come visit you, pal.
The summoning abilities are kind of cool. So I already have the Farsight one. Shadow. Soulmate. No, that one. I have Elemental Totem. Arcane Stitch. Fully restore their magic armor. Hydrosophist. It might be worthwhile. It is kind of fun selling stuff to people, but... Ooh, a healing. That'll be good. You can make your ally... Ooh. Wow, there's some really cool spells that this lady sells. It's also really expensive, but... These are spells that I need. Cool. I'm gonna buy this blank spell book. Ooh, I need the lockpicks. Yep, I need those. Don't need that. It's hard to tell what else I need at the moment. So let's see what I can do with that. Add all my wares. Add gold to balance. Let's see if there's anything else I can sell.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in
Sell
a vat
that.
of vinegar.
Sell that.
I don't come visit your cunt. Who will?
Oh, no, this is the stuff she's wearing. I want that. No, come back. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need those. I don't need those. I don't need that. I don't need that. We'll figure this out. We'll get stuff sold. Okay. Take off the lockpicks. Wait. Did I have it? Did I have enough money for that? And I just was an idiot. Is that what happened? No. Okay, I'll buy the lockpicks with somebody else. Cool.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar. I don't come visit your cunt. Who will?
Staff. I'll do staffs. Okay. And then let's see if I have anything else I want to sell. Oh, so that's the equipped tab. So it's the equipment. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, sell the paintings. It's paintings that I'm carrying around for no good reason. Same with these rubies. I need that. Fork. Why do I?
Smells worse over here
Fork.
than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I think I got it unloaded there. Which is great. Oh, Ifan is in a conversation. As the Magister's eyes alight upon you, they widen until they are practically bulging out of their sockets. One tremulous finger rises from voluminous robes and points right at you. From her other hand dangles handcuffs.
You're safe among friends.
Ifan Ben-Mezd is our living braze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you, and no mistake.
Look confused. Who? Ifan Ben-Mezd what now?
One eye squints, the other bulges out even further, as if to compensate.
Oh, it's you, all right. It's definitely you.
Wink, and so you can see she wants to have you locked up all to herself. Nah, he doesn't have any persuasion.
Your little tricks won't work on me, Ben-Mezd.
Jangle my coin purse and a wink.
She considers your offer.
How much?
75.
The Magister grabs the coin.
Get out of here. And don't let me catch you again.
I did not get into a fight.
Safe among friends.
I did not get into a fight.
Never forget it.
I managed to not have a fight. I just bribed her, you know.
Smells
Equally as bad.
than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of
Why
vinegar.
does that lady keep saying that? Talk to the town crier.
Don't come over.
Let's see what he says.
Latest news! Fresh from the War Owl! Hear all
The
about
War
it!
Owl. Yeah, tell me the latest.
Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop.
I'm interested
the queen.
in the fate
What
of the
tickles your
bishop.
fancy? 7 savers. Stabbed in the back he was by them vile, no-born, treacherous seekers. Kill 'em all, I say. Do 'em like Magister Raymond did old Lady Seaver. That'll teach them traitors. I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the divine is dead. Gone. Who'll save us now?
What about the war?
Ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient empire and hit it hard.
Yeah, War Owl, apparently, is the thing.
You remember what happened to the elves, don't ya? Ain't no one left standing when you treat them to death, Fog.
You don't have any interesting news. Yeah, I will go this way. I don't want to talk to you guys.
Please. You there.
All right, now. Whoa. The adventurer's liquid friend. Who are you? Who are you?
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
We will be wrapping up fairly soon here too, guys. Because I gotta get some dinner made.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What are you doing, elf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and sniff
What's for
my
dinner?
throat?
I'm not entirely certain. I was kind of leaning towards making, like, chicken Alfredo with garlic bread, though. I still have some cake left, too, to eat. So maybe I could make some sort of other dessert. That might be fun. Might be fun to make cookies. I don't know. If you had any ideas of what I should make for dinner, you should let me know. I wouldn't wish to kill a fellow elf. We are kin to each other.
I'm no elf. Don't you call me that.
You're literally an elf. Literally an elf. Yeah, it is like 9:30 p.m. But I've been streaming for the last 3 hours. Ignore his outburst. Ask what has him so suspicious in the first place.
Seven preserve me. Are you entirely ignorant, elf? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
Note his ruined red clothing and say he doesn't look much like a Magister.
I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor.
What do you know about the disappearances?
3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all. But they're wrong. I'm certain
Higba
of
is the person that we helped escape. What makes him so certain that Higba isn't responsible?
He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of
He's not
seizing
even a
Magisters.
sorcerer. You should inform the investigating magisters if you're so certain that Higba isn't the culprit.
They won't listen to me. Not
Well,
anymore.
why not? Are you just gonna solve it yourself?
The elf nods, stoically.
Exactly. I'm convinced that this tavern holds the key. It's full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily hide amongst them.
English teachers read into sayings and colors and symbols way more than I ever would.
I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out.
You do that. Now away with you.
So,
who would
that's
do
nice
this?
Pete. That's nice. However, I think we were told, and there is a flag back there. I think we were told there's something suspicious about the lady in the kitchen, and in fact, there is a spirit right there. Ooh, I like the music in this bar.
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
The fingers have been sheared off? Ouch.
My ring. Where's my ring?
What happened to you?
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
Okay. Who do you mean? Who attacked you?
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen.
Did you die recently?
The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer.
Yes, I slammed the doors open, Belle, in just such a way that I would get yelled at.
But it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words.
I know some magisters have gone missing lately. Are you one of them?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
Okay.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
Who killed you?
The spirit inclines her
Is it
head
that lady
towards
right
the
there?
kitchen.
So you can see through the door for some reason. Your body hasn't been found. Where might it be?
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
That's not good.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves, warm and wet.
Okay, so the cook is the one who got her apart. I think we can all guess where she is. Ouch. Ouch, poor Spirity is right. Okay, let's go talk to the cook then. Hi, cook lady. I'm gonna close this door. Just in case.
The cook acknowledges you with a graceful little bow, but keeps her eyes on you the whole time.
Suspicious?
There's nothing here for you, sister. You should go back out front. Where
What do you
it's
mean
safe.
where it's safe? Why would it be safe here? So do we want to confront her directly or kind of like dance around the issue? Inhale the aroma in the kitchen and comment that the cook must favor nutmeg.
Cinnamon, not nutmeg. There's a food shortage in these parts. Fresh meat can be hard to come by. Liberal seasoning helps disguise all sorts of sins. Now, please, I must return to my work.
Could I buy some of your fine-smelling stew?
Here, my special stew just for my elven kin. Take it with my
Just for her
compliments.
elven
Now I really must get back
kin?
to...
Why would you have a special stew for your elven kin? This seems very,
You've got enough in front of you.
Hold on. This seems suspicious. This seems suspicious.
Menu simple. Eat
No,
or
I don't
drink
think
or both.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
Why do elves get a different stew for everyone else?
I'm merely catering to our sensibilities. A stew of animal meats would be an assault on our senses, enough to turn the stomach.
I mean, I already talked to the ghost, but... Kitchen doesn't hold any terrors for me. Why are you so keen for me to leave?
Sharp knives, boiling liquids, short tempers.
Short tempers.
Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist.
I know, she gave me vegetable stew. And so when I ate it, it didn't I didn't get to get any of the memories. Because I'm sure she cut up the Magister and put her in the stew. The normal stew. So she's feeding me vegetable stew so that I don't get the memories of the people or of the person or people who's caught up in there. I mean, we already talked to the Magister lady and we know that's what's happening. So Shadow, to bring you up to speed. Out front, we talked to the ghost of a Magister, and she got hacked up by the cook. And when we asked her where she was buried or where her body was, she said she was in a lot of graves that were moving around and were very wet and moist. If she was cut up by the cook, I mean, that means she's being put in the stew. And since I'm an elf character, when I eat pieces of bodies, I get the memories from them. So she doesn't feed elves the stew that she puts people in. She's just giving them the stew with vegetables so that they don't know that she's putting people in the stew. I'll try this one. I'm starved for elven company.
There are other elves, ones who aren't working and have time to talk.
You're lucky to... Well, no. Don't slave away for the benefits of humans. You should have more dignity.
The cook's hand moves behind her back. Hadn't there been a knife on the table a moment before?
I find dignity in other ways. Those who gorge themselves out there call us savages, but I know differently.
See, she's
Now,
not
please.
even, like, hiding it all that well.
Keeping one hand behind her back, she gestures to the door with the other.
That's a really interesting idea, Belle. I am gonna try having one of the other characters do that. Get some stew.
The cook acknowledges you with a...
Please, sir, you should not be back here.
Can
It's
I
not
buy
safe.
some of your fine-smelling stew?
You should speak to Loverick if you want food.
Okay, so let's go buy the stew from this guy. I am just curious what's gonna happen if we do buy the stew. Loverick is the guy who sells the stew. I think that's him.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew? A bold choice, on the face of it, unless you're looking for something a little more tantalizing than a meaty stew and a
What are these
mildly
people
alcoholic
all
brew.
selling? What is he referring to?
He raises an eyebrow.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy one stew. Just to see. But what else are you selling? I'm gonna have to ask him. What else he's selling? Tell him you get the feeling an even bolder choice is available for those with the money to pay for it.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
This character has a lot more,
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down. Then a smile.
A little more exciting.
Stranger.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
I'm not an innocent soul. Is he referring to drugs? Is that what this is? I don't really have any of these. I have a lot of persuasion, but I'm not very good at finesse. No.
I'm sorry, I mistook you for a different kind of person. My mistake. I shall return to serving the other customers, and I wish you a good, if boring,
I'll give you some
appetite.
coins.
I'm sorry, it's not about the money. Really, you insult me now. This is about fellowship, about a share.
Well, let's try.
He acknowledges your presence.
What'll it be?
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
Do you think it's women or slaves or drugs? I'm just not sure if that's what it is.
I'm sorry, I mistook. Don't come back.
He gives you the slight...
What'll it be?
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
I'm sorry, Really, you
A smile spreads across his face. He holds out...
Now we're
okay, I just
speaking
had
the
to damn
same
enough.
language. So, let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite lovemaking
Good call,
abilities?
Belle. Good call. Oh, wow. Give him a smile and let your silence state the obvious. You are. Lizards, dwarves, elves, humans, undead. These are all kind of weird options. Yeah, I'll go with the Sebille option.
I'm being beaten at my own game here. But after yourself, lizards are the world's greatest lovers. And for a minuscule fee, I can direct you to the world's most talented lizard lover.
I'm gonna do it just because I want to know. It seems steep.
The price, I'm afraid, is not negotiable. And believe me, this really is one exceptional kin lover. You sure you wouldn't care to change your mind?
Sure, I guess.
The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavour of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning?
Oh my god, it's awkward. I guess male.
Upstairs, on the second floor. His name is Zarat. Pleasure is his business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and
Okay.
turns away.
We're gonna just try eating this stew that I bought. That's the answer.
Stew is good.
The elf beckons you into the back room.
Yes!
A hungry,
Yes,
playful
I
look in
got
her
memories from eating the stew. The stew has people in it.
She comes in close, her breath warm on your face, and thrusts a kitchen knife right into your heart.
I have proof. I already had proof, but more proof.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like
I know what
this.
kind of meat is in the stew.
Your accusation provokes nothing more than a raised eyebrow from the cook.
Ridiculous.
It's true. I'm an elf. I would know.
Then an elf would know whose flesh she's supposedly consumed. Do you know?
Magisters.
Yes, Magisters. Filthy, murdering pigs. Pigs eat anything, even each other. Then, when the time is right, they're slaughtered and fed to more pigs in turn. It's how
Why are
it
you
should be.
doing this?
My closest kin are gone. Their ancestor trees felled. The Magisters took everything from me.
I don't care. If you're an elf, you don't do that. I think you've crossed a line.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this. Death fog's got
I don't
nothing
think
on
so.
me.
The one thing is I need to get this door.
Stew is good, if you're thinking of eating.
She's selling this stew that we know has people in it. Good music. 1 AP to close the door. 2 AP to shoot. And 1 AP to get the hell out of the way.
And you eat or drink or roll. Get you something, friend.
Not right now.
You don't really need much to fight this one.
Get you something, friend.
Just for kicks, I'm gonna try this. She's not quite in the door. She's very close to the door. She is now, though, dead.
Menu simple. Eat or drink.
Oh, then there's her foot.
Cooking meats. Wait, there's something
Yeah, there
wrong
is.
with this.
We already know what's wrong with it. Why is he acting surprised? Okay, so I'm gonna be Sebille, and then I'm gonna eat a couple of things.
Warm red wine flows down your throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The Magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face.
Okay.
Get you something,
Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again.
Aw, sad.
Stew is good.
Disembodied foot.
Collared by Magisters in the far north, you were forced marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
Okay, and a leg.
You stride past the chain sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return before shoving the chain sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved?
Oh, interesting. And then there should be one more.
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away to a raised valley below. Tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army advancing. Humans, Magisters, murderers.
Not right now.
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the venom she can muster.
Okay. So...
Eat or drink.
Well, I could take anything I wanted from her kitchen now if I really wanted to. There's a watermelon.
What's this? I found something.
This ring, it bears the Magister's seal.
Nice.
And there's blood on it.
That's the ring from the dead
Get
lady.
you something, friend.
Yeah, from that lady.
You on the arse.
Lady. Oh, no, I don't want to stand inside you.
Same as before, the spirit remains locked in a...
The ring. It was right here. On my finger.
Produce the bloody Magister ring that was hidden in the kitchen. Ask the ghost if it's hers.
Something shakes the Magister's ghost from her stupor. Her gaze falls on the ring and brightens.
My ring.
What should I do with it?
Your words take a long moment to sink in, like they're being translated for the netherworld.
Return it. Home to my brethren.
I don't like the Magisters, but sure.
The spirit smiles at you. If it weren't for the circumstances, it'd be almost heartwarming.
Okay.
Damn right.
So I think this guy's investigation relates to it. So let's talk to him.
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
It's the tavern cook.
The cook? Of course, of course. I had worked it out for myself, naturally. I was just about to present my findings to the Magisters. Well done, stranger. So it was an elf all this time. Perhaps the Magisters were right to remove my kind from their ranks. The fiend has faced justice, I assume.
Yep, I killed her myself.
The elf's face falls a little. The chase is over, and he remains outside the
Really?
Magister ranks.
And did you tell the Magisters? Did you take the credit for solving the disappearances? Well, in that case, I might just...
He runs off. I am curious on what he's gonna say to them. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, he just kind of vanished. I thought he would go and tell them. Oh. I guess I can tell them. Hey, dude.
To stop these disappearances, Mike. I suppose you've heard of the disappearances around here, have you? Well, the case has been solved, thanks to a Magister, or rather an ex-Magister.
Oh, he did tell him.
It seems you elves have some uses after all.
What about the ring? Oh, give it to him. Okay. I found a ring belonging to one of the murdered Magisters. I'd like to return it to you.
The Magister takes the ring from you.
This was a conduct award. I gave it to Magister Harrick myself. She showed great promise.
He stoically nods his thanks and turns away from you.
Let's see if there's anything else in my quest logs that I should do with that. Gotta find some Halos people.
Nelson, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
Oh, I don't want to give him the source weapons.
Bellwether, I need those reports down.
Right away.
Okay, well, save first. And then...
No more disappearances. I have nothing more to say to the likes of you.
I found a cache
Go.
of source weapons.
Source weapons? What the hell are they doing there?
Wrong guy to tell.
Nelson, my inkwell is
Course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some
Right
more.
away.
Does he ever get up? I hope he gets up sometimes. 'Cause otherwise I won't be able to sneak into here. Ooh, there he goes.
Wait until Headquarters hears of my success.
Aha! That is downstairs. I don't even know if I had to sneak, but... I did. Actually, let's just see if you get mad at us being down here.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't improving his mood.
What has you in such a foul mood?
The Magister glances at you like you're something he just stepped in.
Keep out of it.
Okay. I will. There's gotta be a key somewhere. Gotta be a key. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to get into a fight. I don't imagine I'm getting out of this without a fight. Yep. Okay. The only question is to start this fight. Ooh. I was trying to start the fight on my own advantage, and I missed. I didn't miss that. I'm gonna murder you so hard.
I'm ready.
So much murdering. Kill him. You can make that icy. That's a cool sound. to be dead. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Keys. Let's, what's inside? What is that? Oh, it's just a mushroom. I'm disappointed. Let's talk to this guy before we loot his body.
The spirit of an emaciated prisoner is staring down at his own corpse. He shakes his head and lets out an exasperated sigh.
Of all the stupid ways to go.
You know a way out of here?
Best leave that secret for someone who needs it. You can stroll out of here whenever you like.
What crime did you commit?
The spirit scowls at you.
I did nothing. Or I didn't do what they accused me of, at least. A miscarriage of justice is what this is.
Sounds like you were treated unjustly.
That's putting it bloody lightly. Nobody deserves to rot in a hole
Well,
like
what
this.
happened to you then?
Oh, it was a stupid bloody accident. I dosed myself with some poison to make it look like I was half dead. I figured they'd take me to see a healer, and I'd have a chance to escape. I must have taken too much of the stuff, though. Wound up fully dead instead of half dead. Those bastards haven't even moved my body.
Okay. Well, I will loot your body then. Bye. Nope, I don't want the mushroom. Pick lock. Ah, no. I probably could have just opened it. Cool. And open this one. Magic pockets. Sheep shears. What do I need sheep shears for? Okay, we gotta look through these books, because there's supposed to be a ledger down here. It might be on that big table over there. But there might also be goodies here. That should be helpful. Let's look here. Ooh, sorcerers, most wanted. Okay, Mortis, Riker, Hanag, Almira, Sahela. Sahela is one of the... Yeah, exactly. He doesn't need it anymore, because he's dead, Belle. Dead people don't need their stuff, and I get to take it. Sahela is somebody that we met already. Ifan Ben-Mezd is one of the people with us. I don't know any of these other people. Mortis, though, might be somebody that we get to talk to soon. And Blood Moon Island. Cool. So that's that info that we needed.
Good find.
That ring summons fire slugs. That seems like it could come in handy. In fact, why don't I just go ahead and equip that now? Summon fire slug. Cool. It is a source-based ability. I mean, I am not that surprised by that. Healing advertisements. Yeah, I know. Fire slug sounds like fun. Okay. Cool. So we got that stuff. It's what we needed.
Right away.
Let's look at our quest log again. So we know where some of the people are now that we need to talk to. We still need to find Sahela's people. And we need to go talk to... We've probably want to go do Ifan stuff where he needs to talk to the person in the tavern. Okay, so let's talk to the person in the tavern for Ifan's quest, and then we'll think about calling it a night.
Usher us to paradise against all odds.
Okay, so what was the name we were looking at?
Stew is good, if you're thinking of eating.
Not right now.
Baron Lever. Let's talk to this lady. Maybe she'll know.
Or drink.
What now? Got a kitchen and a bar to run. Bloody goofy.
Taken too early, all hope destroyed. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who
Okay, I'm
gains
going
the
upstairs.
title most?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
That's a fun thing.
Who rings the bell?
Rax.
You're willing
Helga.
to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
Dozing adventurer. Whoa. 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 What's going on there? I gotta see what that is. I just gotta. The flight of the Phoenix. Oh, okay.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one
The
night
chest
with
won't open.
Speak the word, and I shall open.
What?
Speak the word, the magic word, and I shall open. No. I did not understand. Do you want a buffalo? No. No. An excellent.
This chest is a bitch. Don't tell me language.
one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
This sprawling epic poem tells the tale of Bertouche, a human oil magnate who owned all the black pits and Coalwood mills, and lost everything in a game of cards when his opponent produced the sparkler. In a fit of rage, he commanded his pet phoenix to roast all present, the dwarves that bested him, the cards that betrayed him, and himself for failing to consider the play. Wow. Nice joke there.
The chest still won't open.
Bell.
And still you don't know the magic word.
No, I is your. No, I am. All I am a chest. Yes, you could. An excellent.
I want to know what this chest is. If I wake this guy up, what do you think will happen? I don't know that eating him is really the answer.
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly. He mumbles in his slumber.
Goat's cheese. Mother, are you mad? Huh? What?
Ask him for the magic word for the chest.
He wakes.
Thief. Mother, there's a thief.
He settles back to sleep.
Stroke his face. Say, I'm your mother. What's the magic word to your chest?
He snorts.
Mother, it's so obvious. Speak the word, and I shall open.
This is like those times that in like middle school and high school where they would say things like, oh yeah, do you know how to spell rain? And you'd say, yeah. And they'd say, well, spell it. And you'd spell rain and they'd go, no, it's IT. Speak the word and I shall open.
Then goes back. The chest sits there, refusing to
The
open.
word.
You speak the word. I open. For your safety, please.
Why does she
stand
speak
back.
so haltingly? Stand back.
The lock unlocks with the tiniest click.
Yeah, I know it's stealing. I'm fine with that. Big chicken foot. There isn't even that much stuff in there. I'm not entirely certain that was worth it. Guardsman. Oh, there's the Baron Leveray guy. Leveray or whatever. Hi.
As you approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in recognition. He pulls you to one side.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems. A moment.
Go ahead.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips sideways down his face. He's wearing a disguise. Ifan laughs as he
It's
straightens
not a
the
big
beard.
good disguise if the beard just like comes off when somebody hugs you.
They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you
Thieves'
struggle
camp.
to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. Ifan waves his hand and laughs.
For anybody who plays D&D.
The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads pulled up from the carpet. Ifan claps the man on the back and turns to leave.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roost thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract.
Fun.
Hear that? Roost's camped out at the sawmill.
Ah, yes. I plan to romance Ifan, by the way.
Well now, how's my favorite Godwoken?
My favorite Godwoken.
What on earth is that noise?
What's up with that guy wearing the fake mustache in the tavern?
An old lone wolf colleague of mine in disguise. Callow. He's hunting Godwoken, but don't worry. I didn't tell him our little secret. Poor fellow'd have an attack of the bloody flux if he knew what was really going on.
Say that you liked that little nickname Callow gave Ifan. Silver Flaw.
Ifan bites his lip and laughs.
That'll be tough for you to say without any teeth. But be my guest. Give it a whirl.
He apparently does not like that name. What'll happen if you show up at the sawmill together?
Don't worry. I'm not going to hand you in for the bounty. Sure, you could do the very same to me. I think we should know who hunts us and why.
I didn't skip out on the lizard guy. I just haven't done anything with the lizard guy that I paid really more than 100 gold for. I didn't think it was... I thought there was something else going on there.
Just play it
We
cool.
might do it.
We go
I don't
in,
know.
we get answers, we leave. Nothing more to it than that.
From the glint in his eye and the wicked smile he wears, you can tell he speaks in jest.
All right. It has the potential to get messy. Very messy indeed. But I've got your back if you've got mine.
Lush, somehow. It's as lush as it's always been. Now train your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
How did you get your lone wolf moniker? Silver Claw.
Ifan smirks and shakes his head.
Wait, why would the lizard guy have instant ramen noodles while waiting for me? I mean, he's clearly not poor. He's making 100 gold for a single night. Probably actually more than 100 gold in a single night. A single encounter.
I'll spare you the tall tales we usually tell.
Yeah, it could be people stew or vegetable stew.
When a new cub joins up with the lone wolves, we interrogate them. Then, A very complex equation decides their new moniker.
A very complex equation.
I don't remember all the questions, but I remember enough to give you a lone wolf name if you want one. So tell me this, which of these scenes attracts you the most?
Okay, tough decision. A dark night in a filthy alleyway, under shadows cast by the light of a full moon. By felt tents in a desert oasis, the heat of the sun burns down upon you. Alone and shaded by a forest canopy, your steps silenced by a soft brush underfoot. Anonymous in a busy city square full of hollering crowds and overpowering scents. Masked and dressed to the nines in an opera house, moments before the curtain rises. Definitely a forest canopy.
Ifan nods and raises his eyebrows, a slight smile brightening his face.
And then, target in sight? What's your preferred execution method?
Savage. A hammer to the face, drinking in the fear of their final moments. A droplet here, a seasoning there. Was it the bloody flux? Or was it you? Unseen, you slit their throat before they even know you're there. Whether calling down elements or calling up demons, you prefer the magical touch. Darling, please. You prefer to manipulate others to do your dirty work for you. I would say definitely 3 again. Unseen, you slit their throats before they even know you're there.
Right.
Ifan scrawls something on a little piece of paper and hands it to you. On the page in thick black letters is written
That's
Silver
his
Claw.
name, though.
And of course, that won't do. I'll call you, Shadow Raven
I like
for
that.
the moment.
I like Shadow Raven. Well. Can you elaborate on the tale of how you were caught by magisters?
His eyes glitter as he stands tall to tell the story, hands waving expressively. You can see it's a story he's used to telling, one he enjoys weaving for an audience.
So, underneath the tavern in Driftwood,
Oh, we're
there's a
in
place I
Driftwood.
feel right at home. A delightful little hive of scum and villainy. A few months back, I was relaxing down there after a job. Just a hint of Drudene. You know, a hint. All of a sudden, a tiger prowls in. I jump up, but everyone else is just ignoring it.
A tiger?
And then he picks up my scent. His eyes turn blue, and he leaps to pounce on me. A fury of claws and teeth.
Is it a hallucination?
I flip the table and start scrambling for my crossbow. Nowhere to be found. And by now, the tiger's right on top of my eyeballs. So I do the only thing I can think of. I summon Afrit, my soul wolf.
Okay.
And now everybody reacts. Screaming, scrambling around, pelting for the stairs. Drinks flying everywhere. And that pesky tiger? Nowhere to be seen. Turns out it was Drudene messing with me. Stronger stuff than I'm used to. Also turns out some people don't appreciate spectral wolves tearing up the place. So some people called magisters on me.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about this Under Tavern?
Well, it's guarded by a grouchy-seeming dwarf named of Papa Thrash.
Yes, he takes drugs too. I think everybody in this world takes drugs.
But he's a real sweetheart once you get to know him. I love that password of his. Open minds and closed
People
fists.
in the background hopping. Yeah, let's leave the conversation there for now.
Ifan smiles and salutes at you.
I know I said I would wrap up after
Gets
that.
it sent to Fort Joy.
I'm gonna do something else.
You're willing to rip.
Okay, so let's look at our map. Cool. There's some areas we got to explore. We got a lot ahead of us, guys. Oh, let's go report to the. I'm not sure I want to report the dwarves. Well, Belle really wants me to say hello to my dwarf friend. Or, not dwarf, lizard friend. That I paid for.
My sorcerers say a most vile incident.
So, where would my lizard friend be? On the top floor. Where's the top floor?
Who rings the bell?
Oh, staircase to paradise. That's what it says. It says staircase to paradise. Okay. I'm gonna save. And then I'm going to disconnect my main character from the others.
Curiosity kills the cat. I guess it sent to Port Joy.
Actually,
You're willing to risk.
I wonder if I can get Lohse to do it.
Then you're an idiot.
Yeah, let's do it. It's not the character who paid for it. So I wonder if it'll work.
A lizard, tall
He's
and beautiful,
green.
turns towards you. He fixes you with a sultry look, and when he speaks, it's like listening to honeyed gravel.
You're an unexpected visitor. We can't do business unless you pay the man downstairs.
He
Darn
gives you
it!
an apo-
It'll only work for the main character. Okay, well. She'll just have to deal with it. I don't even know that anything's gonna happen.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. He fixes you with a sultry look, and when he speaks, it's like listening to honeyed gravel.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the handsome gardener. I was in here watering the plants, and I saw these robes. I couldn't resist their silky touch. Please, don't punish me.
This is very awkward. Pretty sure you're not the gardener.
He gives you a cool look, then a flirtatious smile.
Not in the mood for games. Me neither. So, what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem?
I'm kind of freaked out. Hear a poem?
I like a lover who likes the arts. Here we go. There once was a fellow called George.
Where is this poem going?
He takes a step towards you.
Who tended to get...
He arches an eyebrow and takes 2 more steps towards you. He takes 4 quick steps.
He complained...
He gives you a wry smile. There's a glint in his eye.
She asked him for kisses.
He lays a hand upon your hip, kisses you lightly on one cheek, delicately on the other.
And then she said...
Go, don't look back.
His smile...
Is something wrong? Well, why didn't you say? I had no idea.
His look is equal parts nonplussed and embarrassed.
Well, this
Yes,
is
it is.
awkward. You should...
It gives me the
go.
XP,
With a shake
though.
of his head, he turns away from you and puts his robe...
We're leaving. I got XP. That's all I needed. We gone. We gone, buddies. That is a quest that people will have to play the game to have go. Get rid of it.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent
Lady,
to Fort
and
Joy.
you can't be too
careful, you know.
I
If
will
I can get
murder
Alexander,
you.
I can get any of us.
I
You're
will
willing to
murder
risk Fort
you.
Joy
What
for
about
one
that?
night with a
Right
lizard.
as rain, Hilga.
Then you're an idiot.
Yeah, it got a little bit spicy in a different way than all the sassiness and spiciness we've seen before. Oh, okay. Wait.
What
Alexander the Innocent!
Hey, dude. Hi.
Hey, up! If it ain't the beast, man! Can't believe you found driftwood. How do you smell the ale over all that rotten fish? Get it?
The unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem sure what to say next.
Hey, shh, keep it low. I don't need magisters crawling up my backside after I just emptied it out.
I'll be quiet as a mouse.
Yes, this probably shouldn't be viewed by children, or at least that part probably shouldn't be. Considering all the murder and death, you know, just generally in this game too, though, you know. Woo! More experience.
What's this? I found something.
Okay. We'll dig it up. It's a pouch. It got stuff in it. Yeah, the eating people probably isn't that great.
Look at that. A fresh face. Lean and lovely. Like any true
You're a scary
elf.
lady.
Ifan approaches you, a drink in his hand and a wide smile on his face. He clearly feels at home in this grimy place.
What a drink.
Yeah.
He grins and hands you a drink, full of good cheer.
It's really been some adventure so far, eh?
I will eat dinner and sleep in just a little bit. You're the best part of the journey, Ifan.
Ifan's eyebrows raise, and his cheeks color beneath his beard.
Oh, that is the cheesiest line.
I'd say the same about you. I'm never lonely when you're around.
Move a little closer.
Smiles, shyly. It's not a familiar
Did my
expression
character
on
just
his
literally
rugged
move
face.
closer?
He inches closer to you, so close that
Oh
you can
no,
feel
it was
the heat of his body
the
warming
swirl.
you.
Swirl
You can smell his scent, wild and animalistic.
Sebille.
He reaches out one scarred hand to touch your face, gentle as can
Let him
be.
kiss.
Trembling, he smiles. Closing his eyes, he moves to kiss you too. Noise erupts in the under-tavern around you, as patrons cheer and clap your affectionate moment. Ifan meets your eyes and laughs softly, pulling you into a bear hug.
I'll flirt. No, I'm not gonna pay for the lizard guy. I just needed the XP, that's all. But I will flirt with Ifan.
Let's try this again sometime. When there's not quite so much company.
He squeezes your hand and winks, only moving away when he sees your answering smile.
Yay, relationships with party characters. Dreamer pipe.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. It's adorned with hoses, levers, and slots.
Well, that's a way that we can do more drugs, apparently. Okay. So we found the Under Tavern. It looks like it's got a good bit of area to explore, and there's a red flag over there, so there's some quest stuff here that we're gonna get to do. But not tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. And leave it here. And I will see you guys another time. We will be continuing Divinity Original Sin 2 at some point. We might also be adding another game or something to the channel for a little bit of variety. But thank you guys so much for coming and joining me with my kind of lazy Saturday afternoon game playing. It was nice chatting with you all. And I hope you guys come back around sometime again. Have a good night.